You mentioned that there's 2 cases registered against McBride and also Sullivan. Which other 2 cases which are gathering dust? What is the status as we speak now with those 2 cases which you mentioned?
It's quiet about it.
What are those cases? Do you know? Do you have an idea?
Yeah, the other one will be corruption, defeating ends of justice, and so forth. The one that where Paul O'Sullivan was impersonating as an IP officer and all that against Pahlane. That is the one. The other one, it was in respect of the meeting that I was alluding here, where one of a former Hawks boss, Mokoteti, he registered a treason case, which also that case was nowhere to be seen.
So in other words as well, we have to have another witness, but I guess we have that chair of Prince Mokotedi. It's been mentioned many times, and I guess we have to have him with General Pahlane here. Because your role in these cases was that task team where you plotted to have Pahlane not getting a permanent appointment as a national commissioner. Am I right?
That's correct.
Who idea was this?
Paul O'Sullivan was spearheading it, and McBride.
Now, was the minister aware of this?
No, I don't think so. Minister Pegicel
was not aware of this.
No, he was not.
So it was a clandestine operation within SAPS.
Yes.
You've mentioned General Esibia. Was he then the Hawk boss, or was he with was he at national level? As you said 2018, he was not a deputy at that time. Okay. I guess he was with the province at that time. Am I right?
No, he was at municipality.
So he was plotting whilst he was working for the city of Johannesburg?
Yes, he was not in the police.
Wow. Now, you've mentioned a DA member and an AfriForum member who attended your meeting at one of the most notorious gang star who I think is still serving his sentence. Am I right? Then who is that house belonging to the state, or there's somebody, there's a family there of Cajun, if I'm right about the name?
It's now Paul O'Sullivan's house.
No, this is a mafia state.
That's the question again, Honorable Skhosana.
I will, Chair.
I'll give you 30 seconds. Ask the question again.
Ask, Chair, this house, as we speak, somebody is serving a sentence in that house. And if my memory serves me well, we were told that house was auctioned.
Yes.
Am I right, Mr. Nkabinde?
Yes, that's correct.
So the guy who bought the house is Paul O'Sullivan?
Yes, that's correct.
Are you happy, Chair?
Whose house is this house you are asking the witness about?
It was Ketcher's house, the one who was arrested, who's serving a prison sentence.
A fugitive.
A fugitive. Which now confirms that even Paul O'Sullivan is a fugitive with those passports he possesses. Hence, Chair, I'm short of adjectives of how to describe these revelations which we are getting now here. Now, as I said earlier to you, that Advocate Johnson posed a few questions to her. Hence, I'm asking you, because you were with IPAD, at least you are 3 in 1. You were with IPAD, I mean, IPID, and you had IDEC, and now as a chief of staff of the Minister Senzo Mkhune, am I right?
No, I've never been with IDEC.
So you never been IDEC, so you have been IPID all the time.
SAPS and IPID. By the time IPID guys moved to IDEC, I was already outside.
Oh, okay. Now, in your view, what measures can we, as lawmakers, to help SAPS with all what you told us today, that you have meetings? Hence, I was asking you if you remember the issue, those members, if you know them from AfriForum and the DA. Do you know those members? Are they top echelons in their structures?
Not really. They were just introduced like that.
But they were introduced as a DA member in that. And remember, we have Rook as well, a journalist. You said there was a journalist there.
Yes.
Perhaps, do you have the name?
No, I don't have a name. It was a white lady.
You know, how I wish that we had pictures, because as I have mentioned some of them here, you know, Karen Morgan, Marian Tam, Paul van Veek, you know, and you say it was a female, am I right?
Female white, yes.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure whether we can do that. There's cameras in that house, in Bedford View, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, this unethical conduct, is this for the first time we are reporting this to this ad hoc committee?
Yeah, it is the first time someone is listening to me about them.
But you did try to raise an alarm on these matters.
Hence, the report was sent to the minister.
Which minister?
Minister Begicele.
So Begicele did nothing about this?
I did nothing except use it not to renew the contract.
Your contract?
No, he only used this report not to renew McBride's contract, but he never done anything about it. It's the first time I talk about it. The only thing I know about this report is that I lost my job.
Now, if you remember the issue of the blue light, that contract which some few generals were arrested, am I right?
That's correct.
In your view, I think there was a police, a provincial commissioner Tilang in that blue light issue, am I right?
That's correct.
And there was General Mukwena in that arrest, am I right? There were about 8 or 9 or more. And General Patlane was a target, am I right?
That's it.
Because of this position which he perhaps would have been appointed for if there was no Patlane task team.
That's it.
I hope the president is listening. That in this country, at the top echelons, in 2017, I mean, in 2018, 2019, the state capture was indeed in a swing. And the media as well, whoever was there as well, because we know that they sponsored views poisoning our society. We are quite aware of that. Now, when did you last spoke to McBride?
I last spoke to him during my last day of work, 19 September 2018.
So, in your statement here, who's Mr. Temane Binang?
He was part of the task team. Now he works for IDEC.
He was part of the task team. And he was working for?
He was part of Patlane task team.
Yeah, what I'm saying, was he working for SAPS or was he working for?
The task team was for an IPID task team.
Okay. Now, you've mentioned as well SSA, if I've listened to you carefully. Who are you comfortable to give us the name? Because you've mentioned Mr. Sissoko from IP, am I right? Before you went to IDEC. And you mentioned Mr. Kuba,
Yes.
who was able to stop this investigation, am I right?
Yes, they were the heads.
Mr. Kuba, where is Mr. Kuba? Is he still with IP?
Yes.
And Sissoko is IDEC, am I right?
Yes.
Now, there was a meeting which shortly before the African National Congress, in your statement, African National Congress conference, and they wanted to procure a crime intelligence equipment costing 45 million, which will be used during the conference. And however, that did not, that procurement did not succeed. Am I right?
Yes.
What was the plan? What was why was the police wanted to procure that equipment for the African National Congress conference, in your view?
No, the guy Hlongwane, Brigadier Hlongwane, was part of that meeting. He mentioned that a grabber worth 7 million, they were pushed to buy it for 45 million. That's what he said. And then Mr. McBride then said the rest of the money was planned to be used for the conference
Of the ANC.
Yes.
In other words, they wanted to inflate the invoice of that equipment.
Because in that meeting, a special advisor of the then Minister of Police, he was part of that meeting, a special advisor of Fikile Mbalula, who was the Minister of Police by then.
So the special advisor of the current Secretary General of the ANC was involved in these shenanigans.
Was part of that meeting, yes.
Now, if you remember very, very, very well, I think as we speak here, General Vuma is still suspended. Am I right?
That's correct.
Why was she suspended? Do you know? Can you share maybe a minute if you know?
I think it's part of that that procurement. I'm not sure.
Now, the plan was to use one Brigadier Hlongwane. Is he still with the police as well?
I think it's been dismissed.
Because he's the one who was supposed to influence this procurement.
Yes.
I mean, procuring this machine. And Petle and yourself, you were supposed to fabricate a statement. Am I right?
Correct.
To achieve what?
To remove Motiba as an acting national commissioner.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Pave
yes.
the way of McBride.
Now, the 702 Barry Bateman at that time was used to for disinformation. Am I right?
Yeah, it was part of us.
So Barry Bateman was part of the Pahlane task team.
That's correct.
Mandla Kayise Mahlangu, you said he has passed on, unfortunately, if I heard you well. Was he a prosecutor or was he a policeman?
He was an investigator from IPID.
From IPID.
He was part of the task team.
So the executive director came up with a strategy to get 2 members from the DPCI to be seconded permanently to IPID. Who were those members?
It was Colonel Rulofse.
Colonel
Rulopse,
Rulopse,
Captain McLean,
Captain McKay. Oh, I remember that name. Now, you know what we have done, Mr. Nkabinde, and to my honorable members and to South Africans, we will pray for you. You know, in all the, you know, let me not say all. You've mentioned General Sibia that he was part, remember?
yes,
And many people who are still working for SAPS. Am I right? You've made a recommendation in your statement because these are serious revelation indeed. And for me, I'm not sure about our state security because they should have known this. And this was supposed to be reported not only by you alone. As I said, Chair, I'm reserving my last 10 minutes.
No, you will be told by me what time is left.
Thank you. For now, I want to stop here because I wanted to make a follow-up at it. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. You stopped at 19 past 6. So you were to expire at 26 minutes past 6. So it's 7 minutes plus the 30 seconds that I promised you.
Thank you. I really appreciate your benevolence, Chair.